Greetings. Now, I realized I needed some smaller beadhead nymphs. I've got several that are size 12, size 10, 14s even. So I decided to tie up some 16s, which for me are pretty small beadheads. I'm going to tie a Pheasant Tail Nymph, standard approach on the body, with gold wire ribbing. The thorax area is going to be some orange dyed Peacock. You can use regular Peacock. And for the wing hackle material, instead of using soft hackles, I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of brown CDC. Looks pretty good, I think. And then I put a dubbing collar on the fly as well. So here we go. We're going to tie a beadhead Pheasant Tail Nymph with some CDC around the neck. Hope you enjoy the video.
Okay. We're going to tie this small Pheasant Tail Nymph. It's on a size 16 hook. Got the bead head on it. Using Semperfli Fly 24 thread. This will be a little different. It's going to have CDC for the wings. Okay, ribbing. I'm just going to use this thin copper wire. Standard for a Pheasant Tail Nymph. Come on now. You notice I'm using a ceramic bobbin, ceramic tipped. They say you need that when you use it nano silk. Otherwise it's so tough it'll start cutting into the end of a metal tip. Okay, pheasant tail. And just cut off 6 or 8 strands. Make that tail about a body length. Just take a few wraps, and then I'm going to bring my thread forward. Then start wrapping that pheasant tail. Bring it on forward. Tie her off. And trim her off. Okay, next. Bring my copper wire forward. Fairly even. just helicopter that off. Okay. And we got our body done. Take a peacock for the thorax area. This is some kind of, it's kind of peacock, but it's dyed brown or dyed orange. It looks pretty good. But you can go ahead and just use regular peacock. Except that's not a very good piece. It's something a little bushier. Yeah, that one looks a little better. Okay. And just start bringing that peacock forward. Okay. Okay, next, let me just take some brown CDC. I'm just going to put that on just as if it was a hen hackle and we were tying soft hackles. Hopefully it won't break on me. And it did. That's the trouble with this nano silk. It will cut your material if you pull it too tight. So I'm not wrapping real tight here. Maybe at the end. Okay. Now we're just going to wrap this forward and pull the fibers back. Something like that. Okay, getting there. Just going to trim some of these back just a little bit. That ought to work. Okay. Last, I'm going to just take a very little bit of brown dubbing. Put that on there. Make a collar out of it. And we're going to whip finish. Trim that off. Okay, one more step. Take a drop of thick UV. Put it right on that collar. And we'll cook that down. Okay. There we have it. Pheasant Tail Beadhead Nymph. With some CDC wings. A little different. Thanks for watching.